Shalom, shalom, with a real Hebrew Israelites coming in week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. Want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so, and to the few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching. All right. This is Brother Counselor from GMS Chicago. So basically, just going into this whole thing once again, it is so vexing. Is this Juneteenth, and it's supposed to be the day, I guess, we're supposed to be free. We got free June 19th. I think it's like 1865, if I recall. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay, so I put in when did slavery end, Juneteenth. So it says President Abraham Lincoln Emancipation Proclamation of 1862 had officially outlawed slavery in Texas and the other states that had rebelled against the Union almost 2.5 years later. Alright, so they make it June 19th or whatever, right? Now the key thing is President Abraham Lincoln, which he had said that if he could avoid ending slavery, he would. You know what I'm saying? But it was just one of the things he had to do. So he wasn't really for ending slavery, honestly. Now you got emancipation, right? So when you look up emancipate, right? Slave out. Look at what it says, Latin, emancipate. It says transferred as property. So early 17th century from Latin emancipate, transferred as property. All right. So they still look at us as property. All right. We're not freed. It just went from hardcore labor to and basically industrial. You know what I'm saying? You're not in chains no more. And there it is, man. You can look it up yourself, put in emancipation entomology, and it's right there. My bad.
Emancipate.
All right, it's right there. You got to dig, because they're not up and doing that. And first off, you're their property, and you got to do what they say. We're under their laws. You can't leave here unless you got papers. You have to have an SSN. All right, all kinds of stuff, man. You got to have a driver's license. Bro, like, our people need to wake up and realize we're not free yet, But check this out, because the Lord let us know who we truly are, And we're not a color in two continents, man. It's madness. We out here calling ourselves a color in two continents. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen, the slave men, and bondwoman, slave woman, and no man shall buy you. So it said, and Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again, bring us into Egypt again, right? Let's see the definition of Egypt. Deuteronomy 5:6. And I am Yahweh, thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. What's the definition? From the house of bondage. So it means house of bondage. So let's go back. It says Deuteronomy 20:68. We're going to replace Egypt with house of bondage. It says, and Yahweh shall bring thee into the house of bondage again with ships. And only one nation can say that, man. That happened to. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondman, bondwoman, and no man shall buy you, meaning nobody's going to get you out of that, redeem you out of that situation, man. All right? The only one who can is the Lord himself. So let's see. We're going to jump up. Here you go, verse 48 in Deuteronomy 28. It said, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. Because we got to go to them for every freaking thing. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Now you can Google yoke of iron, right? Let's see, yoke of iron, right? What you gonna see? Jake, right? And you got Northern and Southern Kingdom right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, it's Jake. Right? What does it say? Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And we got destroyed. We didn't know. We just lost who we were, you know. So we start calling ourselves, like I said earlier, a color in two continents. You know, that stuff don't make no sense. Then it says in the next verse, Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, which the mascot here, you know what I'm saying, here where we at, land of the north, is the eagle, right? It says, swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. And we didn't understand, you know, understand the language here, man. All right? And the thing is, the Lord got to redeem us out of this situation. That's why, once again, emancipate from Emancipation Proclamation. As you can see right here, when you look it up, emancipation etymology, it says transferred as property. It doesn't say being free. So we're not free. And y'all clowns celebrating this Juneteenth is super bugged out, man. It's just putting you further to sleep. So, hey, hopefully this is edifying. Until next time, shalom.